Well, good evening and happy St. Patrick's Day. It's almost over. Uh, got a late start.
Traveling.
Yeah, well, I've been in Ohio for the last 2 days, and we kind of made it back late this afternoon, and then some things came up. So I had wanted to do a few songs, live stream songs, so that I could simulate for myself, if nobody else, a live event. And so I've got it's getting late. I've got several songs that I want to do just so I can get it off my chest, and I hope you enjoy it. So this first one is called "The Star of the County Down," and it goes something like this. In Bainbridge town in the county down one morning last July, from a boring scream of sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the shine of her nut brown hair. Such a winsome elf, sure I took myself to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, sure I scratched my head and I looked with a feeling rare. And I says I to a passer-by, who's the maid with the nut brown hair. He smiled at me as he says to me, she's a gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met county down. At the harvest fair, she'll be surely there. I'm dressed in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shine bright and my hat cocked right, for a smile from a nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse now yoke, not a plow that turns of brown, till smiling bright by my own fireside is the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. Well, that was kind of a running start. Oh, let me see. Okay. Here's another one. This is an old Irish song. Comes from who knows where. It passed down over the ages, but it's been done by a lot of people. And it goes something like this. The water is wide. The water is wide. I can't cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. There is a ship, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how to sink or swim. Oh, love is handsome, and love is fine. The sweetest flower when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold, and and fades away like summer dew. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I, and both shall row, my love and I. This next one, this is a song that was, I think, done by a lot of Irish folk. It's not a real old song, it's fairly contemporary. I think came out somewhere in the 80s, give or take. Probably most famously by Mary Black, and it goes like this, Song for Ireland. Walking all the day near tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver winged they fly, they know the call of freedom in their breasts. Saw blackhead against the sky where twisted rocks they run down to the sea. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets and asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. I saw one touch the bow, he played a reel which seemed so grand and gay. Stood on Dingle Beach and cast in wild foam we found Atlantic bass. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Talking all the day with true friends who try to make you stay. Telling jokes and news, singing songs to pass the time away. Watch the Galway salmon run like silver dancing, darting in the sun. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Dreaming in the night, I saw a land where no one had to fight. Waking in your dawn, I saw you crying in the morning light. Sleeping where the falcons fly, they twist and turn all in your azure sky. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and I sang a song for Ireland. Well, this is one called Maggie. The violets were scenting the woods, Maggie displaying their charms to the breeze. When I first said I loved only you, Maggie, and you said you loved only me. The chestnut blooms gleamed through the glades, Maggie, a robin sang aloud from the tree. When I first said I love only you, Maggie, and you said you loved only me. A golden row of daffodils shone, Maggie, and danced with the leaves on the breeze. When I first said I love only you, Maggie, and you said you loved only me. The birds in the trees sang a song, Maggie, of happy a trance for us to be. When I first said I loved only you, Maggie, and you said you loved only me. Our dreams, they have never come true, Maggie. Our hopes, they never were to be. When I first said I love only you, Maggie, and you said you loved only me. Okay, well, maybe I'll do another song or two. Looking at the old clock on the iPad here, it looks like I got about 13 minutes before the end of St. Paddy's Day. Let me dig out another one or two. This one is written by Jimmy McCarthy, and it was sung by a woman by the name of Mary Black. And I love this song. I'm gonna go about right there. It's called Bright Blue Rose. Let's see if we can get this out a little better. Maybe like this. I skimmed across black water without once submerging onto the banks of an urban morning that hungers the first light much, much more than the mountains ever do. And she, like a ghost beside me, goes down with the ease of a dolphin and emerges unlearned, unashamed, unharmed. For she is a perfect creature, natural in every feature, and I am the geek with the alchemist stone. For all of you who must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you'll find a very special hand. And it is a holy thing, and it is a precious thing, and it is the only way. Forget-me-nots among the snow, it's always been, and so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. All of you must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you'll find a very special hand. And it is a holy thing, and it is a precious time, and it is the only way. Forget-me-nots among the snow, it's always been, and so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. One bright blue rose outlives all those 2,000 years, and it still goes to ponder his death and his life eternally. Yes, his life eternally. We're going to celebrate that in a couple weeks. Okay. Yeah, I got one more song. If I can only find it. And it should be right about there. And this one goes out to all of you folks out there, all the millions of you who are listening. Parting glass. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Ah, all the comrades that e'er I had, they are sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all. If I had had enough to spend, and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town that surely has my heart beguiled. She's sitting right across the room from me, by the way. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I own she has my heart in thrall. Then fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. That's you guys. All right. Thanks for listening. Hope you had a great St. Patrick's Day. And I'm going to keep singing. So you're going to have to ban me on your YouTube account that I can't access, or you can't access me anymore. But love you all. Have a good rest of the day and a good week coming up. And Easter's coming on. That's going to be a beautiful, wonderful time. So see you guys down the line.